Those ain't your friends, boo-boo. I'm currently studying the book of Psalms 101, and the psalmist is talking about his commitment and faithfulness to Yahweh. So in verse 6, he says that, in a nutshell, he intends to surround himself with people who are walking blameless and upright. Those who are faithful to God, faithful to his ways. Obedience, if you will. And that's something that we should do as well, especially as Christ followers. When I was studying this, the Holy Spirit brought me back to Matthew chapter 7, verse 16 through 20. So I'm going to read it for you guys. You will recognize them by their fruits. Are grapes gathered from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? So every healthy tree bears good fruit, but the diseased tree bears bad fruit. A healthy tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a diseased tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, you will recognize them by their fruits. And then I also want to read 1 Corinthians 15 through 33. So although I have my Bible here, I still use the Bible app to find verses quickly. So this is Paul talking. 1 Corinthians 15, 33. Do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. I think I'm going to make a video on I don't know if I could call it grieving or the steps of following Christ and denying yourself, because when you come from the world or from other religions, it's very hard to let go of stuff, including friends. Been there, done that. So this is why I speak. It's from experience. But for now, we're going to talk about this one. Sometimes we don't want to let go of those friends because we've known them for years. They know a lot about us. We know a lot about them, and we feel like we love them, right? But if we love them enough, we would bring them to Christ. That's real love, because you know what you've been through, and you know what he's gotten you out of. So many times we want to not fit in, but we want to hide Jesus. We want to diminish his power, diminish him and what he's done in our lives. And we want to still be in that circle. We still want to feel like we are still connected with them. But deep down, we know that it's not the same, that something in you has changed. That's because the Holy Spirit is not working in your heart. It's Paul that says this in Romans 2:29. No, a person is a Jew who is one inwardly, and circumcision is a matter of the heart by the Spirit, not by the written code. Deep down, we know that we can no longer connect with those people, not because we don't love them anymore. It's because we have changed. Because one thing that people forget is that when you truly seek, you will find. Jesus says this. But when you really want to follow Christ, and you let go and you surrender and you tell the Lord, hey, I surrender all of this, he starts working through you. He is now becoming the author of your story. He can finally take over that pen and start writing your story, right? Because you're finally letting go, like Jesus, take the wheel. It's hard to let go of what we've been knowing for so long, what we've been used to having for so long. But I can just tell y'all something real quick. When the Lord started working in my life, he isolated me. He isolated